There's a kayak for sale on my route. It's $1,500 if you want it.
That's outrageous.
$1,500.
That thing better be fucking decked out.
No.
It's turboed.
I paid $1,000 for mine.
It got the supercharger on it.
The fuck it does. No, for $1,500, I think better have like the built-in paddling system or.
I don't know. I just see it. They had a garage sale every day that last week. Well, this week.
Like I said, mine's a 11-footer, and it was $1,000, and it has the rudder and.
Even that seems like
That's a lot of
too
money.
much.
Yeah. You know what?
$1,000.
Jesus Christ.
You know what you can do?
Well,
Put
it's got
it
all
in
the
your
stuff.
backyard.
It's got all the stuff for like my fish finder. It's got a transom port, so everything's.
That's too fucking lame.
Look, I can't catch fish with anyways. So having a fish finder to help me at least get on them helps.
It's too fucking lame.
Just be a man. Get a real boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you're talking fucking
You ever
money.
hear the saying that the happiest days of a boat are the day they buy it and the day they sell it?
Yeah,
I have heard that.
definitely heard that.
There's so much maintenance goes into a boat.
And then you gotta get a
Not
trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some come with them.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it didn't come with it. You paid for it.
Yeah.
It's an added charge of $4,000.
Used boat for sale.
My
You
bro-
show up. Okay, I'm start hooking up the trailer. Oh no, the trailer's not with it. I'm like, what?
Yeah. And then you
That
got
is
like
a weird thing.
docking fees. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's only if you're gonna keep it there. Like
Well, yeah.
if you have like a John boat or a bass boat where you're taking in and out every day, there's no docking fees.
Well, that I'm talking. I guess, but I was talking
if you
about
have
like a real fucking.
like a pontoon or a yacht that's staying on the water all the time. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
A fucking yacht.
My grandparents had a yacht on Lake Erie.
A yacht.
It wasn't like a.
We're not talking Elon Musk.
No, it was a large power boat.
No, that would be Bill Gates.
Oh yeah, Bill Gates. Sorry.
Yeah, where you can't even get it out of the harbor.
No, it was
No, that was Jeff Bezos.
Yeah,
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, they had to take that bridge
Save
down.
people.
Right.
And they actually did it.
Did they really?
Yeah,
I
they
thought the
fucking
city said
disassembled
no.
the bridge.
Yep.
They did say no at first.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they-
but when
He's
you
like, here's $1 billion.
he just kept throwing billions at him until they're like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Covers
Yeah.
maintenance fee for a year.
Someone didn't think about that ahead of time.
No.
They're like, we're gonna build this massive fucking boat behind a bridge.
I don't know why it happened. But
Obviously, that guy's got a small penis. We already saw what his rocket
yeah,
looks
well,
like. And
so
he
did
sent
they
pictures of it
raise-
to people, which is just odd when you have that much money. I don't think you need to send dick pics to anybody. It seems kind of silly.
He sent his dick up in the air, space.
Well,
Hold on, we'll talk about this in a second. Welcome to another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I am your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm Old Man Viking.
I be Redbeard.
And I am Florida Man. Hello, everyone.
And
And if you're noticing the distinctive lack of another person, it's because he's fucking late.
Yeah, it's his house.
Yeah, we broke in.
We
Sorry about the window 31.
So we have, an elusive "fuck you" 31 show. That's I didn't know this would actually happen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It is definitely going to be officially fuck you 31.
Yeah. So we may as well get that out of the way. So we'll just go 1, 2. Fuck you, 31. And I will clip that. And now we'll have that on the soundboard.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so before we introduced the show, we were talking about Jeff Bezos and his penis.
Yeah. Or lack of.
yeah,
Wait, did he really send pictures out?
That's
Yeah,
what I was going to ask.
did.
So he actually...
Yeah.
To who?
You got a picture of it?
I don't have no.
Google
You can
it.
search it. Hey, we're on 31's Wi-Fi.
Yeah. No, that's there was like a whole thing with his ex like divorcing him too, and then he got caught like sending pics to some random chick or something.
Huh. Interesting.
That was part of the divorce?
Yeah, it was like happening. It was like a part of the divorce, and like there was a ton of things going on, and
Sending dick pics.
someone like leaked his dick pics or whatever, and it's just like, dude, you have all this money. Like, why would you fucking do that?
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah,
Who cares?
You're that rich, just buy a porn star and sleep with her.
I just like,
Right?
what's it? Why are you sending pictures of your penis when you're like a multi-billionaire? Like, who gives?
He must
a shit?
be lonely.
He sent it
just so
through. He sent it
silly.
through Alexa.
Yeah.
Hey Alexa, send my dick pic to whoever.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's already got them uploaded into the cloud.
You know, he probably has that Alexa's, and he's looking in. He's like, "Oh, she's pretty. Alexa, stream it to that one."
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he's got the master Alexa.
Put
hears
that on her
everything we
TV.
do.
Yeah, he's got the real AI Alexa.
Yeah,
Right? The ones that actually do what you tell them to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and
Mine
controls
ju-
all the other ones.
Yeah, and controls all the other ones.
Mine plays creepy music.
Well, you can tell it to.
That it's not a setting.
Mm.
We didn't put a setting on.
Well, what do you mean? It just randomly starts playing creepy
like
music?
in the middle of the fucking night,
Someone's hacked
Like
into your
the-
Alexa, and they're trying
like
to scare
early
you.
1920s music.
It was probably your nephew's fucking with the damn thing.
No.
You know, you can go on there and see all the devices that have access to
Yeah.
all that. You should
But
probably
I
deactivate
looked it up, and
Yeah.
apparently there was like a bug that was in,
a bug that played scary music.
in Alexa.
Okay, so I have like 9 in my house. I've never had that happen.
Be lucky.
Of course, it would be fun. I might have to think about doing that to the little princess. Around Halloween, just
Little Viking.
No, Princess Viking.
yeah, princess. Just set it in the middle of the night.
That'll be
Put it
Like
in
some
a
creepy
room.
little girl voice going, "Hello, do you want to play?" And then I'll never get her to go to bed again.
No, hell no, you wouldn't. The fuck?
Yeah, if I showed my kids one horror movie, they would never sleep in their rooms by themselves ever again.
So I definitely, we were talking about horror movies,
Yeah.
and I definitely watched 13 Ghosts.
I love
Oh,
that
that's a
movie.
great one.
I know.
I love that movie.
Were you on the phone with us when we were talking about
No,
those?
I wasn't, because I would have totally been all about that conversation.
Yeah, we had a good 45-minute
It was
conversation
a pretty
about,
long conversation.
like, horror movies and which ones are good and which ones are
Yeah.
must-sees. And
Because then I brought up Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's a classic.
yeah, I still haven't been able to bring myself to watch that one yet.
You've never seen Killer
No,
Clowns?
I saw it when I was a kid.
He saw it as
Yeah.
a kid, and he doesn't want to ruin it
Yeah.
as an adult, because it's...
I've done that with a
That's-
couple movies where it's like, like, oh, this movie was awesome. I loved it when I was a kid. I'm like, God, this movie fucking sucks.
I mean, it sucked then, too.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying with other movies I've seen,
Yeah.
when I was, 10, I'm like, oh, this movie's fucking awesome. Then you watch it when you're 40 and you're like, what the fuck? This movie's so stupid.
What the hell was I thinking?
Yeah.
Real quick, because remember I had
Yes,
something
you had
to-
something
to
you
bring,
really
right?
wanted to talk about.
Speaking of what the fuck was I thinking? It is a video, but you don't really need the video. I'm sure everybody who's listening to the podcast has probably seen this video. You guys probably have as well. I just didn't want to bring it up because I wanted reactions just in case. We're not putting it on there. I'm not connected to his thing to stream it.
No, that's fucking lame.
So this is just really funny to set it up. A guy is going to a court appearance via Zoom.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Okay, and
about. I might know.
his public defender is in the courthouse
Right.
along with the judge. So let's see.
Yeah, I'll know as soon as I
Court
hear.
calls case People versus Corey Harris.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Yeah, I've seen this one.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
The look on the judge's face is hilarious.
It is.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
That is what the charge is, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended, and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Um,
I don't even know why he would do that. So, defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Harris, I'll be giving you a call.
Yeah, no
Okay.
shit.
Instructions on how to turn yourself
Giving him a call going, hey, what the fuck were you thinking?
And you guys will have to look at this video, but he's like, oh no.
Well, the judge was like, did he seriously just fucking call in on a Zoom call?
He had to go to the doctor, man.
That's what he said. He was like, I don't even know why he would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to go to the doctor. That's fine. Get to the doctor's office early.
Yeah.
And then you can be on the phone call and in the car. Who cares? You're not driving anywhere. Yeah, somebody drove me to the, I'm waiting to go to my doctor,
Yeah.
Sit in the passenger seat.
Well, yeah, you definitely got to move to the passenger seat.
He acts all surprised. Oh,
He goes, he said, I'm pulling in right now.
pulling in right this second.
He doesn't have
And
a
you
license.
gotta feel kind of bad for the defense attorney because she's like, how
She
the fuck
didn't
do
realize.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do I defend this idiot?
So I've watched this video numerous times because it's just so fucking funny.
And he's probably going to drive himself to the police station.
Well, yeah. How is he going to get there?
Well, okay, so I have looked into this. There were follow-up stories. He did turn himself in. He was released after a couple days on another bond. So apparently what had happened was he's actually never had a driver's license.
No, never.
Okay. His license, the ability for him to get a license was suspended due to failure to pay child support. I'm not going to get into it here nor there about why you would suspend someone's license.
Yeah. Can't work. Let's keep him from getting a car and going to work.
Yeah. And that's one of my biggest.
Yeah.
But anyways, so they suspended his license, which would be his ability to get a license.
Right.
And then another judge several years back actually reinstated his license. But apparently in Michigan, once you get notice that you're, a court order or whatever, that you're reinstated, it is on you to advise, they said the Secretary of State, which I would assume be the BMV or whatever. It's on you to advise them. So bring them the order within so many days. I suppose that's because most people, if they get their license suspended, they actually had a license in the first place.
Right.
Yeah. Well, he didn't. So it's kind of a wishy-washy, weird thing.
Yeah, so basically he had to take that order that says, yes, I can get a license to the BMV.
Yeah.
Get his license, and then he would have been fine. But the fact that he never did that.
The fact that he never did that means that his license, even though he never had one, was still suspended.
Yeah.
So kind of shitty, but also, what are you driving for?
Right.
That's the even worse part, I think. Even though, for whatever reason, no operator's license is less, at least in Ohio, having no operator's license and driving is less of an offense than driving on a suspended license.
Well, I think because it's kind of like with credit. No credit is better than bad credit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You know, under that, you know, like you've never had a license, you have no record of being a bad driver. Versus having a suspended license is a record that you probably are a bad driver.
Yeah, I suppose
So that might be where that comes into play.
I can go with that. But in this case, it's just I watch this video over and over again because it is just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And when you guys get to see it, just watch the judge. Because the judge is hilarious. It's a Zoom call, so it has all 3 windows up there. You can watch the judge, and the judge is just like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, he is so shocked and surprised. And then the dude who's driving, once he parks, and the judge is like, what are we doing here? And then the attorney starts talking, and he's like, no, he was just driving. And he goes, oh.
Yeah.
Then it starts to turn in his head
clicks, like, oh shit. Yeah.
So I mean, really, even if his license wasn't suspended anymore, he still has no operator's license.
Right.
So it still doesn't work out for him in his favor. But I love that video. I couldn't tell you how many times I've already watched it because it is just.
I actually had my my license suspended for a little while. My insurance had lapsed.
Because you're a bad driver.
No,
You said it yourself.
No, I said having a suspended license, it can be, you know, that you.
There's no record of you being a bad driver, is what he said, when you have no operator's license.
But yes, it was a temporary suspension because I didn't have insurance.
Now, you just had to show that you had it and it was lifted, or was it?
Pretty much. Well, there was still the penalty. I think I had like 90 days, no license.
Oh, okay.
That's how my mom got a
Yeah.
ticket. Because in Florida, you have to have insurance to have a license.
Correct.
And
you signed for it at the BMV.
Right. She moved up here, and since she was an Ohio driver, Florida was like, suspend.
Yeah. So what sucked is I had to have,
she had insurance up here.
I had to have an SR22 insurance, which fucking sucks because that is ridiculously expensive.
Now, so you had to pay basically a reinstatement fee too, right?
Yeah.
How much was that?
I don't think it was that much. I think it was basically I just had to pay for like getting a new license.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. But they're like, oh, you can get a temporary driver permit, you know, for work and stuff for $400. I'm like,
Hardship.
yeah. And I'm like, or I can just not get pulled over for the next 3 months.
That too.
Okay, I guess.
At the time, I was barely making $400 a month. I'm not going to pay almost an entire month's salary just to be able to drive for 3 months.
to get work privileges,
Right. So.
And then you also would have had to pay reinstatement fees and everything.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I had to pay more expensive insurance because I got hit without having insurance.
Bam.
So I mean, our system does work. When the fines do create a lasting yeah, shit, I shouldn't do that again. I mean, hell, even with my
So what was the SR22? How does that work? Like, did you have to carry that for so long?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I had
Is
to
that
carry
the
it for like
same thing
5
as
years.
like people with a DUI?
yeah.
Yeah.
You said 5 years.
Yeah, I think it was like 5 years.
Now,
It
is
may have been less than
that's
that.
in addition to your car insurance?
It's an extra fee that you have to pay.
So it's a rider on the policy.
Yeah, basically, whenever I do anything, they're like, you have to point out. Basically, you're like, yeah, I have this on my license. Like, oh, okay.
How much is that?
Dude, I don't fucking remember. This was back in my 20s.
Was it expensive?
This was back in, Fred.
Or was it like $20 a month or something? You know what I mean? Like,
it was a significant more. It was probably like $20-$30 a month added on.
Foot powered vehicle.
Yeah.
foot powered vehicle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Back when he was driving.
Oh, the Flintstones.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The kind where downhills were great.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How was it inventing the wheel?
Challenging. I mean, getting the shape right.
What was
You're
it
hitting it
like?
with a chisel, and all of a sudden you break off a piece. Like, motherfucker!
Gotta start all over.
Yeah, start all over again.
Son of
Were
a
people
bitch.
shocked when you came rolling out on this thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly because I ran him over.
Like a steamroller.
Like, oh shit! I can't stop.
Stone wheels. Did you try to stop with your feet?
Fuck no, there's no stopping that. That's what the kids are for.
You ride a motorcycle. Do you try and stop with your feet?
No, but I saw somebody dragging his feet yesterday. I was like, what the fuck?
I have seen people that put like titanium plates on their boots and so that it sparks, yeah.
No, he was running like every light on this highway. And he was like splitting lanes and everything. Oh. And I was still right behind him. With hitting every light.
Even though he was...
Yeah.
Fucking dummy. Well, I'll tell you, if we could split lanes, we'd have been splitting some lanes today.
Definitely with those
till somebody opens their car door.
That's against the law.
Well, yeah, that is.
I'm aware.
Also, people in the left-hand lane, when the speed limit is 70, you're in the left-hand lane going 68.
Right.
This is a problem.
I don't deny that. That's probably the most rage-inducing thing I deal with on the when I'm driving.
It induced a lot of rage. About 100 plus miles an hour rage.
Yeah.
Once I get past them.
Yep. To get right behind another one.
No. No, if I wanted to, I would have gotten back over.
I saw you kept going over to the right, and it's like, fuck.
Because you knew I was going. As soon as I got the chance, I was going.
Just too much
motorcycle or not, I can't stand it when there's somebody that is going like 1 mile an hour faster than the speed limit in the left lane and are being passed on the right. It's like, dude, get the fuck over.
Yeah.
So we were in a line of traffic, and eventually cars realized that we were behind them.
Yeah.
Because I kept weaving into their, and then they would get over. And then it would take, and then the next car would finally get over. And then it was just this one fucking dumbass leading the whole fucking convoy.
In like a red Camry.
I don't know what it was. Would not get over. So once I finally got enough space to get into the right-hand lane, I did. Yeah. And I
did a drive-by?
No, well, I mean, I didn't.
Almost did it to the Lowe's truck.
Oh, this motherfucker. Yeah, we were on our way over here.
No one behind us.
No one behind us. Me and Florida Man were just traveling down the road. Speed limit's 40 miles an hour. We were maybe going 42.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were just going. He's at a stop sign. He fucking waited until we got there to turn left.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck?
I was
and we're talking a huge box truck, not even like a little one that could get fucking going.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I had to drop down all the way to second gear.
Yeah.
It was probably, I want to say 8 or 9 years ago. Me and my wife were traveling.
You found out you were gay.
We were traveling. I'm not going to justify that with a response.
I think it was just for the look on your face.
He lived, it took him quite a long time.
We were traveling north on 62, way south of us.
Okay.
And these two, it was late. It was like probably midnight. And these two fucking assholes are lockstep on the highway. So it's 2 lanes going 30 miles an hour.
Hell yeah.
30?
Yeah. They were intentionally slowing traffic down. There was a line of people behind both of them.
See, that's when you need
Straight
a cop because they can get pulled over for that.
Yeah. And
there is the minimum speed on freeways.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I'm estimating the speed, but we followed back behind them for like 2 or 3 miles. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I got up on the shoulder. I just fucking blew past everyone. I'm like, I'm not putting up with this. And then when I started trying to pass them, they started speeding up, trying to keep me from doing it.
Of course. Because they're fucking assholes.
Yeah.
That's when you say fuck you and pit them.
I was driving my Sequoia back then, so I mean,
everybody would have been like, "Yay!"
I would have.
You would have.
It looked like a police car pitted them, and then kept going. I mean, like I said, I was driving Sequoia at midnight. You're not gonna be able to tell.
I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, I could have sworn he had lights on and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cars just kept going real slow.
What's that fender damage? Oh, I don't know. I hit a deer earlier.
Yeah. Fucking deer. Oh, he saw a deer on our ride. I didn't see it. I might have caught it on video. I don't know.
Yeah, I looked down at it, so I know I did. Fucking little Bambi.
Was that the one when No, that wasn't when I was like, something's on the road. He was like, oh, Bambi. And I'm like, what? I'm like, first off, Bambi's mom is the one that died, not Bambi. But
well, Bambi.
He was like, no, that thing is gross. It was like just fresh born, like dead.
Yeah. It got whacked. Like it just came out of the mother and tried to follow her across the street.
Mom gave birth while crossing the highway.
Yeah.
I've seen that actually out where I live. Fucking one walked in the road and it had it hanging out. And then I stopped and I fucking watched because that was cool as shit. And then it ran off into the woods.
The baby?
No, the baby sat there on the side of the road.
Yeah, they don't move. They don't move for a little while after they're born.
Well, I didn't think so.
I was like, "What the fuck? Why in
they're
the
not,
road?"
They're not like giraffes where they drop 6 feet to the ground.
And then how the fuck do they not break their neck?
It's kind of the same situation with like our babies. Their
skulls
bones are a little bit more malleable.
Yeah.
Wait. They literally like fall from the height?
Yeah.
Like giraffes give birth standing up?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they fall like straight on their fucking head.
Yeah, head first.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've never seen those?
No. Why?
Random facts.
This is not the kind of video I search out. So, I'm not sure that it's just randomly going to happen.
Yeah.
I've never actually like seen it. I've just been, like nature, shows talking about it.
Do we have a guest?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? I could have swore I closed that when before we started.
Yeah.
We're all blocking his driveway.
Jesus Christ, be quiet!
We're recording a show here.
Fuck you, it's my house.
Not anymore.
We've already said that. That's already been part of this episode.
Welcome to the show.
He's not welcome yet.
I can't believe you just leave that laying around.
What?
That.
What, the biohazard bag?
Yeah.
Oh, is that all your pieces parts?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you're not on yet.
That's why.
Hello. Yeah, and the last one, they took them all out, and the first thing I asked the doctor was, "Can I have them?" He's like, "Well, we'll see." Woke up, and this was right next to me, so.
They got like bone chips or anything on them?
No,
they cleaned them all.
Cleaned them all out, yeah.
You got down the steps pretty quickly.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you doing today?
I was busy.
Busy?
Lies.
Doing
I was
what?
I was running an errand.
Running.
Yes.
This fucking guy. He's off, but he chooses the one fucking day we have something to do.
31.
Tits, yeah.
Oh, man, we should have stopped somewhere.
We did!
I know, I didn't even think about it.
At least some of us pay our debts.
I didn't even bring a book bag today.
No, but I had one.
Yeah.
And you have pockets.
Not for he owes him
Like three.
Oh, yeah. That's
three
right.
logs.
He doesn't have a case at this point.
Oh yeah. Just have a case sent here.
Okay.
All right.
You had to make that loud as shit. All right.
Jesus. Actually, maybe that's the thing to do. I should have my Zen sent here. If you're gonna be home.
I won't be home till like Sunday or Monday. We'll be back here till like Sunday or Monday.
For good?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pass those around because I do want to see those. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because you can sign for them.
What's that white stuff?
That's why I said, is there any bones or anything on there?
Yeah, a lot of white stuff.
It might be some of the adhesive that was used to keep it in place.
Yeah, like the concrete or whatever you said they put in there.
Yeah.
So how'd the surgery go?
Yeah.
So this was only temporary.
So they
It could have been permanent.
it could have been permanent, but they weren't sure if they needed to take them out, which is why the second surgery took a little bit longer because they want to make sure the bone was healed in case they needed to take them out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, but this one they ended up just taking them all out.
Which one was this?
This was third surgery.
It was put in the first surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
No, it
but
was.
didn't you have like two different areas where there was plate?
No, it was just on the
one.
just on the inside. Yeah.
Goddamn, how much did you pay for this shit? You could have fucking got this at the hardware store.
Home Depot, yeah.
Self-tapping screws with an Allen key. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that you might have needed was the bracket.
Right.
You know.
Because I don't think they sell those.
I'm surprised how long
you can
those
fabricate one of
screws
those.
are.
Mhm.
They're fucking long.
Yeah.
They're really long.
Mhm. No, I was told multiple times during my checkup on Thursday that it was a big surgery. It was a lot done. It was a big surgery, tooting his own horn.
Of course he was.
Yeah. With this
Make you feel
$1,000
big.
fucking snakeskin leather loafer.
Skin.
Well, each one of those screws probably costs about $50 a piece.
Well, that's what I'm
Or about
saying.
$100 a piece.
50
I'd
bucks
say
if you're
100.
lucky.
I'd say
Yeah.
100. Yeah. The bracket probably costs like 200.
Yeah, surgical stainless steel.
Yep.
Oh, titanium, probably.
Plus, with the insurance markup, you're looking at like $6,000 a screw.
Yeah. And then 20 grand to put them in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he took expertise, even though you can go to a hardware store and get the parts.
So you had your third surgery. They repaired your.
ACL,
ACL.
PCL, and lateral meniscus.
So did they take shit from elsewhere on your body?
They were supposed to take stuff from my Achilles, but I don't think they did.
Is there a scar?
I don't
And if
so.
they did a bang up job.
My right leg's fine. I never noticed anything on my. They didn't check
it
my
may have been
left heel, so.
There may have been enough ligament there that they
Well,
could
the
attach.
ACL was partially torn.
Okay, so yeah, they were just able to repair it.
Yeah,
then.
but the PCL was shot, which is one of the toughest ligaments in the knee to actually tear, and I blew that out of the water.
Well, that's what
So.
happens when you go knee first into a boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this wasn't a rock. This was a boulder.
On the bright side, I got the wagon in the truck now, so I can.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. We got to get over there.
Yeah.
Me and Florida Man were just talking about that today. We were like, this is the problem with owning motorcycles.
Now you don't want to ride your bike.
We haven't gotten on our mountain bikes at all yet this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was really enjoyable.
Now we have motorcycles.
I know.
And that's really
We're going to have to
enjoyable.
share some time or something. I don't know. We're going to have to figure this out.
See if we
Well,
can put them
every-
out on the back of our bikes.
Yeah.
Well, every Sunday we do the podcast. Just ride the motorcycles, and the Sunday we don't go mountain biking.
Yeah, but see, the Sundays that we don't do the podcast, those we can go for like
Long.
So what you need to do is go for long rides on the off weekends, and then
go mountain biking
Go
on
mountain
the short
biking.
ones.
Yeah.
That could work because I mean, even think of all of our mountain biking trips. What were they, like 3-4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
With
know,
all the stops and.
yeah, you're right.
A
Yeah,
lot of that when they start getting back on the bike.
I do like the pedalless bike I have.
it is fun. It is fun.
And you guys gave me shit about talking about getting an electric mountain bike.
Not the same.
Actually, a lot of trails don't even allow
Yeah,
those.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not around here at least.
Which I think it's kind of stupid. I mean,
I think because it has the potential to
Because if it breaks,
to rip the trail up.
yeah, if you're going so fast, yeah.
And your wheel, you're just pushing a throttle basically.
Yeah.
Your wheel can actually spin out and
right? Yeah, I
rip
guess
the. That's why they don't let any motorized
Man,
a lot of the trails. They may have like dirt bike trails and 4-wheeler trails, but they're not allowed on the
right.
actual mountain biking.
Would
part
be
of it.
nice doing the uphill part.
Yeah, it would be real nice.
I mean, some of those were like,
You get like a third of the way up, like fuck this, I'm
Yeah,
done.
fuck this, and you jump off and you just fucking walk. All right, so you have a new list of light duty requirements. Are you coming back to work?
Yep, the 18th.
Oh, nice.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even wait till after Juneteenth to come back.
Come back to get a day off.
It was when I first put it in. It was close as I can to about like a month.
Right.
So I was like, that's good enough.
Yeah, so you basically have your Monday off and then come
Come in
back for Tuesday.
Tuesday and off Wednesday. Yeah. Though the only major thing is that it's going to only be 20 hours a week,
so that
For how long?
CCA.
probably like 2 weeks,
No, that's more than the CCAs are
okay.
getting.
because I have a follow-up appointment with the doctor on the 8th of July.
Okay.
So I'm hoping then he'll bump me up to at least 40. Same restrictions.
Kind of go back to what you were doing before.
Then every probably month or 2 months or so, bumping up a little bit more. So
speaking of restrictions and stuff, so remember I told you I put in FMLA for my eye, and I got a letter that said it was denied.
No,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
I told you that. Not on the podcast. I was just talking to you in general.
I didn't.
But yeah, they denied
I don't remember
it.
that.
Well, I just got another letter that said they approved it.
Yeah, so that's what they kept doing with mine too. Go with the approved one, and you're good.
I got the approved one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to be calling off all the time.
So what they might have done, what it might have been is they probably ended up assigning you 2 FMLA case numbers.
Yeah.
So they have to deny one and then approve another one. It's probably just a different number.
Well, the first letter said that they had to look into it more, like they were going to review it again. So it may have been they reached out to the doctor and said, what was he asking for? When they said, oh yeah, he just wants to be able to cover if he has a emergency or
can't see
or or have a doctor's appointment that's not going to be working with my days off.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh, okay, yeah. That's
so
fine.
save that little card that has your FMLA number. Put it in your wallet or something. That way, when you're filling out your time off slips, you already have your FMLA number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our HR department does weird things.
Yeah.
They did that with me too. And then the last time that I needed my FMLA, they denied it because I hadn't worked enough hours. Put that together.
Oh, I gotta love the government.
Yeah.
Has a broken back.
Yeah, we
can't work.
Well,
you don't have enough hours in.
That's what they said. They were like, well, in the revolving year, you haven't worked enough hours. No shit.
Haven't worked yet this year.
So, but yeah, it's good. But I'm glad you got that little case approved.
Congrats.
Yay!
Is it a boy or a girl?
They're waiting till it's 13.
Okay. Oh, my God. I can't. No.
It's not me this time.
It's been so nice being off the past 2 days.
Listen, I've been off the past month. I haven't had a chance to stir the pot, so
I wasn't even going
don't worry about it. Florida man's been stirring the pot pretty well. And Papa Smurf's been stirring the pot. Like, me and him will get into it, and he's sitting there stirring the pot, too.
I don't know about all that. No, I don't stir the pot. If I agree...
I'm sorry. You're not stirring the pot. You're just adding fuel to the fire.
If you agree with me... If there's something I agree with, I might just say I agree.
No. You're aiding and abetting.
What was that one? What was that one where you're like, stop giving them fuel?
Yeah, that was funny. I don't remember what that was.
Yeah, it was some random topic, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're adding fuel to the fire. It's like, he can't handle himself. You don't need to assist.
That was... I do remember that one. I was like, well... Sorry. My bad.
Nah.
It's okay.
I'm used to, being ganged up on. That's why we need
Is that why he's an ally?
That's why we need Pirate to get back on the phone call, so I'm not fighting these battles alone every day.
Come on, Redbeard!
I need to get my fucking truck back. Well, since you're coming back 31, maybe you can just talk to, Daddy Post Office and be like, hey, I could just be, Redbeard's permanent driver and work 40 hours, just sit in the truck all day.
Well, I can only work 20.
Well, but if you're just sitting in the truck driving, you could get your 40.
Yeah, but it would break the restrictions, though.
Well, I guess so. But
that's the thing.
Yeah, that would be fun to just come in Keisha rather than...
Just drive him around all day.
I'm just getting out of the truck watching me deliver the mail. Like, hey, it's me.
You could do mounted at that point because you could just drive to the mailboxes.
Yeah.
Just follow him. Why is there 80 miles on this truck?
I just picture, 31 cat calling, Redbeard the whole time.
Hey, good looking, what you doing?
Yeah. Oh, you know it.
Well, on your one route on your rotation, we can do the mountain because it'll be in the ProMaster. So yeah.
They won't let me do it though. I have to give it away. So
yeah.
If you have a driver, though, you have a driver.
Yeah. It's just like the time consumption. You're not saving time doing it. So.
No,
just gonna hang out the side door, like if anything, Amazon style.
That would probably take a significant longer amount of time. Honestly,
I don't know. I got pretty good at doing mountain in a ProMaster during Amazon Sundays.
Really?
Yeah,
I was gonna say
that's all I did.
It's not that hard.
No. Especially the area that I was delivering at, and with the mailboxes on both sides of the street, just pull up on the left side or pull up on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. You just pull right on up.
Throw them hazards on and just keep driving.
I had the coolers up in the passenger seat
I did that a
area.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
I did that a lot.
Only thing I didn't bring up there were like the really big or really long packages. Those ones, I was like, fuck, I got to get out for those. But
You were going to get out anyways. So.
yeah.
Yeah, but I like your idea, though. Drive with the door open. You got the bar to hang on. Hell, we could fucking clip you in. We can make you a
safety harness. Yeah,
get you a safety harness and everything.
Sweet. Clip you in, and you're just like, woo, woo.
I'd have a blast doing that.
I think we all would.
Oh yeah.
Heck,
Like you're an airborne?
Doing that on Amazon Sundays when we were CCAs. Like, let's double team this.
I mean, it would be so easy. Yeah, I love watching those like UPS guys or FedEx guys. They do it during peak season, but also when they're training someone. The driver guy who's training is just driving, and all of a sudden you see this fucking little rabbit just pew out of the truck, jumping to fucking house to house. It's pretty funny.
God, why did we never think about doing that when we were CCAs?
Probably because they would never let us.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Not to hang out the window, but using one of the training vehicles and double running, so one person's driving and then just keep.
Yeah.
See you later, Felipe.
We never even thought about doing that. I don't think we ever even just thought about discussing that.
Well, honestly, when we were doing Amazon Sundays, though, our trucks were fucking full.
True.
So you're not going to fit 2 routes in there.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, theoretically, you could get it done you could get one done.
Yeah, you get one done, come back and get the other one probably the same amount of time. So other people are going to be getting one route done.
Well, we were doing that anyway.
Remember we were on Sunday where
we were doing 100 packages in like 3 hours.
Yeah. Like, how are you done already? Well, this is not hard work.
Diplomat, I beat you.
Just fucking. I don't understand how you can do 2.5 routes to my 1.5. You just fucking go.
Yeah, just go.
You drink nothing but caffeine. You don't drink any water.
There's a reason why that CCA got pulled over for doing 105 in the metros.
Right.
We just were never dumb enough to get pulled over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He got clocked on the GPS system going speeding down the main highway.
Yeah, but
by gerbil.
Yeah, I know, but the speed limit was 70 anyways.
Yeah, and he was going like 75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, there's speed limits on Sundays?
Only when you're in a car, not a motorcycle. On Sundays? No, not for the post office. There's no speed limits.
I don't think I ever did.
Yeah, if I wasn't going at least 5 over everywhere I went, I wasn't doing it right.
Yep. Well, no, I mean, but we were definitely just trying to get done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
since that was, for a lot of us during that time, it was our guaranteed like short day.
Right.
Like, oh my God, we only worked like 4, 5, 6 hours today? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had
oh
one
my God, the sun's still up.
I'm done at 2, not 7:45.
Are you kidding? Yeah.
I can get laundry done. I can go grocery shopping for the next 2 weeks. Hell yeah.
I can see my daughter.
Yeah, like it was amazing to, be done before it was dark.
Because, I mean, there were a lot of times when, during my CCA that we'd start and I wouldn't get home until after my daughter was in bed.
Oh, yeah.
So I wouldn't see her for like 2 or 3 days at a time.
No, we were just talking I was talking to the one guy, CCA, and he was like, oh, yeah, this Saturday or this Sunday, we actually had to work the whole 8 hours. And I was like, bro, like he's a good guy, right? Like,
is the one that's on my route?
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to be fucking like mean to you, but like,
but back in my day,
no, I wasn't even trying to say that.
15-hour days.
I wasn't even saying that, but I was like, you have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's all I said. I was like, you have no clue, man. Like, fuck.
Yeah, none of these CCAs have worked a 12-hour day yet.
No.
And there's one that complains when he gets over 8, where
Right.
he works past like 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Right now, most of them
he
work
doesn't
like
even
3
get
days
8.
a week.
Yeah, he doesn't get 8. He comes in at like 9.
And then it gets done by 3, and he's like, "Oh my god, I have to go back out and help him. I swear to God." Yeah, I was saying that.
be the last one back to the office.
yeah, but we were working literally from dusk to dawn.
Yeah, but I was
in
saying
the
that
summer.
as a regular on my first Christmas to a guy that ended up getting fired, but
Oh,
he should have known better because he was a regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I was doing hour and a half of packages, a full route, 2 hours of overtime, and then helping him.
Yeah.
It's not like I was doing 6 hours of a route that was already cased for me and then go helping someone.
Right.
That's why I hate those peak season rules for us, because everything just goes out the window. Like you don't get penalty time. You don't.
The
There is no
60-hour
like
or
60-hour
hours.
rule. You can work way more hours than you should ever be working in a week, and it's all during a season when everybody else wants to spend time with their
a family. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need the extra money.
And well,
That's the catch
and
22.
you need
of
the
it.
extra
Yeah.
money too. Like, yeah, but you don't get that penalty time.
No.
You know, when you're working those, 15-hour fucking days, it's like, yeah, we don't care. We don't got to pay you for it.
You're just getting time and a half from 2 o'clock.
Which time and a half's great, but
But we can get time and a half for 2 hours and then penalty for the next
Hour and a half.
4 hours, however long we end up working
right.
extra. So
And anything over 56 hours, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Then that's automatically penalty as well.
yeah, 'cause there was times when I was on my first route where I'd clock in on like Friday and I only had like 4 hours left before I hit penalty. So basically, I went till lunch on straight time, and then I just went straight to penalty.
Yeah.
Or there's days I clocked in and was straight penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would be straight
Had days
penalty.
like that.
Yeah. God, those were nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Those were
I miss those paychecks. Don't miss the work, but I miss those paychecks.
I do miss those paychecks, man. And unfortunately, these CCAs don't
Man, I miss
understand what it's
paychecks.
like to
No,
miss that paycheck.
I miss paychecks.
No, I
You just miss paychecks.
I just miss paychecks.
yeah. When Daddy was running the floor, the one day I'm like, dude, you do realize that if you would have done this to me and only given me 2 to 3 days a week,
I wouldn't be.
I would have quit. I would have quit.
I'm like, I quit.
Literally, these guys are working days.
And probably
think
like
that's-
6 hours a day.
I think that's what they're trying to get him to do at this point, is to quit. That can be on. That's got to be
But
the
why?
only.
That doesn't solve their problem
It doesn't.
of the amount of CCAs, casual employees, that we have that quit anyways.
Well, and I just don't understand what the point of putting the tentative schedule up was either. You come in, you look at that, and you're just like think about that. If you're one of them, and you come in and you're like, oh, I'm going to work one day this week.
I work one day.
Fuck?
It's Monday, and I don't work again until Friday.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
I
the
guess
shit is
it's
this?
nice if you also have another job that's.
Yeah, but you can't with the way they do stuff.
It shouldn't be. Yeah,
But that is the problem. Like
Yeah.
you're saying, you almost can't have another job,
because you don't know the days that you work.
even though you need another job.
So you have to have a
Like-
gig job like
Yeah.
Grubhub or DoorDash or
Yeah.
something like
I
that
would
where
have been
you.
pissed if that happened.
Oh, I would. Like I said, I would have quit.
Well, they are pissed. I've been going out with all of them, and they're like, "Yeah, I can't do this. I need the hours." And I was trying to explain to all of them, and I'm like, I know it sucks. I don't know what the deal is, why they're scheduling you guys like this, but I'm like, I showed every single one of them. This is where the hold downs are. Sign your name on all
have
of them. It doesn't matter what it is. You might not get it. Sign your name on every single one.
you
It's
might
the
not like
only
that
way
route,
to
but
guarantee you're going to come in and get 40 hours. You might get more. But this is the only way you're going to get guaranteed 40 hours. I'm like, the only day you're not going to carry it would be the rotator's day. So, and I explained to like a couple of them too. I was able to find a calendar and kind of go over that. I mean, say this is so this would be the only day you didn't carry it. And the way things are right now, you would probably actually get that day off. So
Yeah.
Right.
That's like the one on your route. He actually got the long weekend.
Yeah, I noticed
well,
that.
no, he
yeah.
had to work today.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, I think he got Friday off. Then he had to work Saturday.
he had Friday and
No,
Saturday.
he had
off, but
Friday and
had to work
Saturday.
today. Yeah, he got the actual both days off.
Which there's you can play footsie with me. It's all right.
Okay.
There's no other reason why. You know what I mean? Like, with the amount
and
of
then
people
we
that you
like
have
6
off.
routes down a day.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing I said. I'm like, why? I mean, I'm on the overtime list, and I don't mind getting overtime when it's necessary. But giving me an hour and a half and 2 hours of overtime and having 6 CCAs off, really?
Just 6? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's more than that actually. But I mean,
We're only bringing in 3 CCAs a day, and then you get 6 call-offs.
Well, a lot of them are telling me that they're starting to call the other offices.
They are.
And they're not scheduled. They're calling,
like the CCAs are calling me.
They're calling all the other offices like, hey, could I come in potentially today? And
yeah,
Really?
Yeah, some of them have been telling our morning manager, if you need me, call me.
yeah.
But they're not.
I mean, you don't schedule me until 9 anyways, so yeah.
Well, it's like the one day someone made a screw up. Someone wasn't there, and I'm like, yeah, and you NS'd all the CCAs. Someone could have been there, and that could have
pretty
been
soon here,
covered.
CCAs can be like the Mexicans at Home Depot, just waiting, standing outside.
What to do. They're all going to be in uniform, waiting outside.
Daddy just comes out. It's like,
I'll take you and you. Where's you guys go home today?
I just can't wait for the day he does that. It's like, oh fuck, none of these guys are good. Fuck it, I'll just bring them in for 4 hours each.
Yeah.
And then they go to the next post office and they're like, oh, please.
But then they got to fight with those CCAs that haven't been picked yet.
I think it's a shame. I've gone out with 7 at this point, and all of them are pretty competent and can do the job well. Mm-hmm. The only thing they don't know how to do is to case.
Yeah.
And I explained to
they're
them,
coming in at 9, so they literally haven't cased since they've been trained.
Well, I'm like, it's not your fault if you come in and you've only cased like one time. Don't worry about it. It takes time to learn the case, and you're not being brought in to ever do that.
Well, yeah,
so it's
but it
really
takes
not
like
your
a week.
fault.
But the other problem is then when they do come into case and they're taking an hour and a half,
and then they're getting yelled at.
They're getting yelled at.
What the hell's taking you? What the hell's taking you so long?
Well, and I told all of them, I'm like, because that's exactly what they said, and I'm like, you just can't let them do that to you. Even as a regular, if I bid a new route, that whole first week I'm on that route, I get extra time to learn the case, to learn the route. It's no different for you. You've never done that before. They can't get on you like that. Right. It's memorization. You don't go up to something for the first time and know it. Right. It's just how it is. I'm like, you can't let them get on you. If you think that they're being, dishonest with you or breaking the rules, go talk to a union steward. And I've, had no problem, directing them in that way if they needed the help.
This is that one, that's the other one.
Well, because I had to do that with one of them.
Our phone numbers are up on the board in the back too.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and I have both.
You do, I know, but I'm saying like, if you happen to be listening and you need to talk to a union steward, go look at your union board. I guarantee you, if you're in our city at least, it's on the board and your stewards are on there.
You should always have at least one steward's phone number.
Well, and then we talked about
the union chapter number in there too.
That's on the board too.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying in your phone, like get those numbers.
Yeah.
Well, I know
that's probably a good idea.
Brought this up before.
Well, I have yours. I have the former presidents, the current presidents. I have a couple others from other stations that have been stewards. So I have options.
Yeah.
I have a whole group in my phone, all of postal employees that contacted.
So do I.
Yeah. Well, I can look mine up just USPS, and I put under
That's
like
what
USPS supervisor, USPS carrier.
That's what I do too.
Put that in the work section.
Every time I put in a new carrier's number, I put in parentheses afterwards carrier. So all I have to do is type in carrier and it brings them all. If I need the office, it gives me all the office numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just put their name in PO. So if I put PO in my phone, it's
the same.
Parole officer.
Yeah. That's when I hear PO, it's parole officer. So I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I put USPS.
Yeah.
You got a lot of parole officers.
Been an eventful life.
That's a smart idea. I need to do that.
Yeah.
I just have it all in there individually.
It's like, do I have this guy's number? Fuck, hold on.
Yeah.
No, I guess I don't.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll get a text from one of the other carriers like, do you have this person's number? I'm like, well,
what's your number?
I'm very OCD too. I don't know if you guys are, but in my address book, nobody is in there with just their first name. I am a first name, last name, has to be organized as such. individual?
I go off of whatever I call them. So if I know them by their first name, because a lot of us work off of last names too.
Yeah.
So I either if I know you by your last name, that's the name I put in. If I know you by your first name, then that's what I put in.
I have to have both.
But I also, like I said, I have friends that share the same name with coworkers. That's why the carrier part I put in there. That way, I'm like, if I'm looking for John, it's either John Carrier or John Friend.
Do you put friend?
No,
I have a lot of brains.
no, I'm just saying, and I'm using
You
John
have a lot of female names
name.
/ Tinder slash names.
A lot of the same names, and I'm like, I don't know who's who. I give up.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Listen.
Look, hey, don't be banging on the table. It's still not secure.
I know.
And then I started putting last.
No, I don't know if you noticed. I looked over to see if you had your fidget spinner thing.
Oh, the fidget cube.
Yeah, because I kept playing. I'm playing with this. And I dropped it. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
I always play with
brought that home
the
with me.
mic cord.
Yeah,
That's funny.
That's why that's one of the reasons why I have rubber bands on. Well, you never know when you need a rubber band.
What are you doing? Yeah, fidgeting. What about you?
Yeah,
Yeah, see, we're all doing something.
If I had a pen, I'd fidget with my pen. I'd twirl
I would do it just like he's doing
I'd
with
twirl
his
my pen between my fingers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
or click it.
I was talking to Papa Smurf the other day about the Baja meat. I think we'll set it up here and just watch it ferment on the table.
I told him, I'm like, well, this table's not exactly secure. He's like, it'll be all right.
Well, I gotta just bring over the brackets. It's not that big of a deal.
No, but it
just in case.
It's
the 2x4s are split so that we could fold the table in half.
Yeah, we had to taco it to get it down the steps.
All right.
The corners, the corners were
pointed.
Yeah, the corners.
It was a true Pentagon at one point.
Yeah,
to match our logo. But he misjudged the height of the door of the stairs.
I was sitting in the garage, just like
motherfucker! God
damn it! Come on, he kept cutting more off, and then we tried again. Fuck!
And then
eventually,
we're
it was
all
like,
just sitting
fuck
here.
this! Cut it in half.
Yeah, I did originally suggest to cut it in half, and he was like, "No,
we'll be fine. We'll take enough off.
Why would you do that as the last resort?
Yeah,
that was the thing, is I didn't.
Yeah, but you got rid of the corners for no reason.
I mean, in all honesty, it's probably a little safer now that we don't have these, sharp corners sticking out either.
That is
You lie.
Thank you.
Did anybody notice that he took the stickers off of his motorcycle?
Yeah, he showed me as soon as I got here.
Yeah. I was like,
He's like,
did you notice anything?
I'm like, are the grips different? He's like, no, I took the stickers off. I'm like, oh, okay.
we did that at my house right before we came over here.
Yeah.
Now you can just tell everyone it's a 1000.
At least the pinstriping on my bike is actual paint.
Right, yeah.
It's the only camo on the bike.
Yeah, it was. When I was looking at it, when you pointed it out, you were like, "Hey, can we get the sticker off?" And I was like, "Oh."
Now, what do you use, like a heat gun or just?
Yeah. Heat gunned it and goo gonned it, which it came off pretty clean actually.
Yeah,
it's pretty goofy.
Only a few spots.
Fucking heat gun was hot as fuck. He kept doing this, and you go.
Trying to heat up in front of where it's peeling off. I was like, fuck, man.
You're supposed to heat it up first and then pull it away and then heat it up some more and pull it.
Well, at one point in time,
at least until you can get your fingers away.
Yeah, at one point in time, he was doing that, right? And then it was getting warm, so he just fucking turned the heat gun right towards me. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Now, were you using the heat gun on the tank?
I used it on my tank. How'd you get your stickers off? Oh, yours just came right off. Mine did not. The always wear your protective gear, the warning stickers. I'm like, those are coming off.
Yeah.
Not that I don't wear my protective gear, but
it doesn't look cool, man.
It looks fucking awful.
Yeah, but it's a requirement for selling the vehicle.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
And the heat gun takes it right off. No, I don't know. Whatever. It's in the fucking manual. Why it doesn't need to be fucking posted there?
Because it's right there when you sit on the bike. Oh shit! I forgot my helmet, bud.
Yeah.
Thank God.
If you notice you forgot your helmet by the time you sit on the bike, you're missing something.
Thank God the sticker's there.
3 miles from home, like, oh yeah,
And it's
I knew I forgot something.
3 miles from home after driving for 2 hours. Fuck, I was wondering why I was so fucking windy.
I know I'm forgetting something. Oh shit, my helmet.
And it's in fine print too. It's like no.
That's the. Oh yeah, that first one is in very small print. It said warning and then a whole bunch of other words. I don't know what it said.
Me no speak the English.
And there was something about the gas tank.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't overfill it.
Maybe that's what it was. But I think all gas tanks say that now, like don't overfill.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, by the way, when's the last time you guys filled up an LLV?
I don't know. Never.
I haven't drove
Because
one
I
in
haven't
in over a year.
I always used to make a joke. Filling up an LLV is like having sex with a girl. You can always tell when you're done because it just splurts out.
Okay.
That made me think of it. I'm sorry.
It's true though. Those things fucking leak fuel so bad when you're filling them.
On your guys' bikes, do you use like a paper towel when you're filling to avoid gas on the tank?
No, it's just shake it really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's typically what I do. But every once in a while, depending on the gas station, you'll get that like the fumage and bubble overflow.
I always use like those paper towels they have there. And
let me tell you, the last podcast though, I forgot to tell all you guys this. I was going home. And I was taking the ramp to the main highway. Mm-hmm. And I was taking it south, and this work truck flatbed type deal, like truck with a flatbed instead of like a regular, bigger truck, is on that turn, and shit is like pouring. And I'm like, what the fuck? It smells like gasoline. But I didn't see what was going on. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what? And I'm getting these spray. Yeah, I'm getting this spray, right? And I'm like,
was that the day you were behind me? Was it the truck that was in front of me?
Yes.
'Cause I got over.
Yes.
I got over because I'm like, I don't want to slam on my brakes because he was driving weird and going super slow. So I'm gonna get out of the way so see this truck.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, 102.18. But yeah.
Smooth.
I saw the truck. I just figured you got over because you needed to get over or something. Yeah, so I followed him all the way down the highway, and shit was, come to figure out, it was fucking gasoline.
Oh, nice.
Coming straight out of the fucking tank and literally just spilling. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So
put his gas cap on?
He must have. I don't know. And so eventually when I was like on the highway, I take the very next exit, but I was like, nope. And just fucking zoom past him, but
Domine Pater Espiritu Santo.
Like holy fuck,
been very, very active with his hands today.
You sure you're not Italian?
Well,
close enough. You're cousins.
Yeah. But then so like I smelled gas the whole way home, and I actually got back home and cleaned my bike off right away. Because I didn't want my helmet and everything.
Like, hey man. Gas,
no.
But you're gonna catch fire, and I hope you do.
I hope he did. I was so fucking pissed. I hope he ran out of fuel.
Yeah,
honestly,
I just filled up. How am I on a quarter of a tank?
The amount of fuel he was dumping out, like,
what am I driving? A fucking LLV?
An LLV.
Well, at least you weren't one of those guys on a cruiser smoking a cigarette.
Oh yeah,
with no helmet.
That would have been disastrous.
On fire.
I would have been on fire going down the road. I would have been Ghost Rider.
That'd been cool though.
If somebody else got it on video, that would have been pretty sweet.
This guy's on fire.
You drive long enough like that, someone's gonna pull out their camera. I'm like,
someone better.
I hope this guy.
They're not gonna help you. They're just gonna record it.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, maybe call 911.
Wow. I got a fire extinguisher here if you want it.
Yeah, but I'm busy recording right now, so you're gonna have to come get it. Fuck. Yeah, it was pretty was pretty gross. But I do love the smell of gas.
That's like that guy in Houston when the police shootout happened and that one cop was shot. He walks up with his camera, grabs the cop, pulls him back.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he got an award and everything for it.
Well,
What the fuck's he doing with a fucking phone in his hand in a firefight?
Civil War.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It was a
Civil War in
civilian.
real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was civilian. There was a shootout for something, and then a cop got shot, and the guy recording noticed it, went over, grabbed, and pulled the guy to cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then kind of, I think he like motioned to the other cops, like, "Hey, this guy just got shot."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that okay.
And then he's like, man, I praise you guys. I turned my life around. I was a felon.
Okay, we don't need your whole life story. Just get the fuck away.
Run away now.
It was him and one other cop, and the other guys were like trying to get this one guy down. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild video.
You might have to send that to me.
Yeah.
You know what to search.
I think we talked about keeping it a short episode today, anyways.
We did.
What's going on over there? Why'd the door close?
Somebody came in.
Because he closed it.
No, the door was
No,
just open.
someone came in.
Oh, did you bring someone with you?
Yeah, my dad.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I realized. So Viking was the first one into your driveway.
Of course he was.
Well, for a reason, I'm getting firewood from him.
And so I was like, I don't know where 31's going to park now. Fuck it. Hey, old man.
Oh, did you bring us all food?
No. Gracias, senor.
The text I got was nobody wants anything.
Motherfucker.
So, sorry.
You know you're going to hell for that.
It's okay.
Wow.
I'll buy y'all a seat.
You'll buy us a seat in hell?
Yeah. On the on the highway down.
My ticket's already paid for.
Yeah. We're already going. It's cool. What'd you get?
Double cheesy beef burrito. Thanks, Dad. We haven't eaten since 9:30. It's been a long day.
Well, me and Florida Man ate while we were out today at Wendy's.
Very delicious.
Who has the Honda and who has the cow?
The cow? What? How dare you?
That must be yours.
Florida man's riding Bessie.
Old Bessie.
Old Bessie. Old Bessie's a good girl.
I think that's the name for your bike now.
That's what we'll be calling her.
Hell yeah, it is. Old Bessie.
Come on.
What are you doing? You trying to find that video?
Yeah, but I got it pulled up and now
You just send it to me.
Yeah.
And then I'll watch it later. Yay. Well, you're over there fucking eating.
Yeah.
31 tell you about there's no free food.
Oh, yeah, for Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, because it's not a Guardians game.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's Savannah Banana game.
That's all right. Hopefully they'll still have food in there.
Oh yeah, they'll have vendors. And
Yeah, I'm okay with that because it's right there still. Hell yeah! I can't wait for the Savannah Bananas game.
We did that years ago. We bought Elton John tickets.
Uh-huh.
And we hauled ass home. Was home for 20 minutes to take some stuff out of the car and then fly ass downtown to the Jake. And I don't want to do that again. I'd have to get down there at 5:30. That means I got to leave vacation in North Carolina at about 4 in the morning. And usually we hang out till about 10 or 11 o'clock. And then come.
I'm going to be very honest with you. I am more than willing to attend the baseball game. I did get my official email.
That was your decline?
That was my decline.
Yeah, I got it too.
So did I.
Oh, you got that one too?
I got that one too. But I got one since I'm a season ticket holder. Says you're eligible for.
It pays to know people.
Now I'm hungry.
Yes. Fucking Savannah Bananas. Can't wait. That and all the other games.
Ball stick game.
July 3rd.
7.
No, 7th. 7th. You can't do the 3rd.
Yeah, the third Third, we have fucking
Can't do
South.
third because I got rid of those tickets. Exchanged it for the 7th.
Well, that works too.
And it was the 5th. It was the day after. Kids run the bases that day.
There you go.
No, that's for you.
No, you're the size of a kid.
Yeah,
You're
the we just shake your beard and they're like, oh, look at this poor little kid.
You're the Make-A-Wish kid.
Now more ways than one.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, yeah. Savannah Bananas.
That was very good.
Well, I'm happy.
Yeah, the rest of us aren't. Whatever.
Of course, now it makes me want to go get Taco Bell when I leave here.
Now I want more Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how you just get one thing.
Because my mom's cooking dinner. It's supposed to be ready when we get home.
Again.
True. On the drive down, he's like, I might make a border run. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I just haven't eaten since like 9:30. I'm like, yeah, don't blame me.
Yeah.
If you're stopping, I wouldn't mind getting one of these. Well, I'm not getting a full thing. Like, no, I just need the one.
Just the one.
Just the one to hold me over.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'd eat dinner twice.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
Have a meal here, have a meal when you get back.
I love eating. Food is so good. Oh, new episode of Mayor of Kingstown. It's a good show if you haven't watched it.
Is that what you decided to watch?
No, I already watched it. It's a new season.
I've been watching, me and the wife been watching a lot of So Help Me Todd. That show's pretty
That
funny.
show's hilarious.
It's boring.
Have
House
you
of the
watched
Dragon
it?
It comes
Sunday.
from him, so it's boring.
But
No.
Papa Smurf just said it was funny.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's
that raises
really
it from a
good.
0 to a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's good. I don't know. I need something else to watch.
You guys
though.
watch Ghost American.
But House of the Dragon comes out Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, one episode at a
Yeah.
fucking time here.
The Acolyte came out on Disney Plus too.
Mm-hmm.
2
Yeah.
episodes.
2 episodes, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
okay.
all right.
It was all
I
right.
liked it.
Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Fucking nervous.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I plan to watch that one. I figure I'll wait till a couple more episodes.
Yeah. that's kinda what I did.
always the
Yeah,
best
because there
bet
was
anymore.
another TV show that came out that was ending in like on Star Wars Day. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna watch for like 4 or 5 weeks and just binge them all in a
That way
row.
you can watch them.
I think I don't know if you guys. I don't like the fact that now that Disney and Hulu have like merged.
Dude, I got on that for the first time last night.
I fucking hate that.
It's
I don't want.
confusing.
Yeah, I want. If I'm going to the Disney Plus, I want the Disney.
I
Plus
want
shit.
Disney. I can go to the Hulu
Right.
part of that app. I was looking at like Disney stuff.
Yeah.
And all this Hulu stuff was
Yeah.
on there. First off,
It's too cluttered now. Like
it is very cluttered and you can't find the things you want.
Right.
But also, Hulu has commercials and Disney does not.
Yet.
So, no, I understand that. But I'm saying like, so it's kind of confusing and kind of...
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
don't
my
like
wife
it.
was like, "Oh, I'm going to watch a show. You know, it's a Hulu show, but it's on Disney, so maybe I don't have to watch the commercials now."
Yeah,
I started doing that when I started watching American Horror Story, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm watching it through Disney Plus. I won't get the ads.
No, you
Yeah.
get the ads. Did you start over?
Yeah.
Like with OG American Horror Stories? Yeah, that I might do
Fucking
that.
ads are stupid.
Ads are stupid.
But then I found out Archer's back on Netflix. So
Yes.
I'm
Like the
kinda-
cartoon.
Yeah. That
But he
shit's
won't
hilarious.
watch it because it's a cartoon. You know?
Well, because they had their final season, so I
Yeah.
think all of them.
I
are
think
on
all of them are
Netflix.
on there. Yeah, I think I watched like
Pretty
season like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't do ads, so
Yeah.
I don't have ads on Netflix either.
Yeah.
Hulu I do because I get it through Verizon. So.
Yeah, I'm not paying any extra for Hulu's. That's free. It's already free. I get it free through T-Mobile. So.
Yeah. So
I get it free through Verizon, and all I had to. Did you do the? I feel like I talked to you about this before. You can pay just that little bit more to get rid of the ads.
The point is, he doesn't want to pay anymore.
Well, it's not a lot.
I know it's only a couple dollars, but
Yeah.
the thing is when you start looking at everything that you have streaming service that
Yeah.
you're paying,
Mm-hmm.
that couple more dollars, it's like, why don't I just fucking get DirecTV back?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
that's
When
about
it's like
where I'm at
10,
now.
when it's like, $12, $13 for Netflix, $7, $8 for or for Disney, then same for Amazon and all that.
That's
and then Max, and then Paramount, and all that.
Luckily,
ads.
luckily I pay for all my
that's
shit.
the cheap ones. So
I pay for all my shit like yearly.
Oh yeah.
Except for Netflix.
And I wish they would with these ads if we're going to make us do it. Put the non-skippable ads at the very beginning.
At the very beginning.
And then
put them at the very beginning and
Keep
just
them 30 seconds.
Peacock does that.
Yeah.
With their movies.
Yeah.
And it's really nice.
Right. And I wish HBO would do that because it pisses me off. I'm watching a movie and it's like in the middle of the fucking movie. Like, really?
Yeah.
Whopper.
In the most serious, dramatic part of the movie.
Someone
You're watching
just
a horror
died.
movie. Yeah.
Whopper.
Yeah, nothing
Have
like.
you talked to your doctor about this metal?
Yeah.
It's like
About your erectile dysfunctions. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, especially when you're watching like a horror movie or something. You know, they pick the most.
The real
Having
horror.
problem getting it up?
Yeah.
Try Blue Chew. What? I wasn't even thinking about that.
I'm trying to watch a fucking scary movie.
Yeah. And then it's like another ad, and it's the same fucking ad.
Yeah.
It thinks
yeah.
you're Netflixing and chilling.
Interesting.
I can see her struggling to get it up.
You're on a first date. Girl looks at you. You have ED problems? No. The fuck? I don't know why that came up. Stop. Just leave me alone. Shut up. Okay. Shut up.
That would be something.
Only happens when I drink. But I drink a lot, so it happens a lot.
That's called whiskey dick. Well, whatever. Anybody have any parting words or anything worthwhile to...
No. You fucked up this episode.
No, I think he helped to start off with a bang.
No. We wanted to talk about something. But now you're going to give us more time to do more research on it.
Okie dokie.
We did?
The AI.
I can tell.
Oh, yeah, AI. That's right. This was supposed to be the AI episode.
Yeah.
Fucked it up.
Okay.
Thank you.
No
You know how
fucks
hard it
given.
is not to talk about something on the phone?
For 2 weeks?
Yeah, you missed the whole article thing that I had, so that's all right. Whatever.
You can listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'll
this,
I'll just pull a
out.
diplomat, and this will be the fuck you 31 episode. I just won't listen to it.
yeah. I mean, we're over an hour, so congratulations if you're still listening, which we do have a few. Maybe next time will be longer. I don't know. We'll find out.
Why are we whispering? It's okay.
Loud noises!
Everybody's watching.
Yeah, everybody's looking at me. I don't know why. Except for Florida Man. He's zoned the fuck out. Okay, we'll go ahead and wrap this up, and we will talk to you in a few weeks. This was the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I was your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm Old Man Viking.
I be Redbeard.
I am Florida Man.
And for the first time today, I'm 31.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Yo.